Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speed Gaming 4, and welcome in to this 8th final matchup here in the 2022 SGLIVE Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament. Cash prizes on the line, at least for our winner here tonight, as whomever moves to the Elite 8 round will qualify and be in the money for a minimum of $58.35, and the loser will be knocked out. It is a best of one between CaffyJD and ChronoJJ. I'm Ferran Burgundy. I'll be bringing the action here to you tonight. And oh boy, yep, 1,000 in prizes to the top players. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on here in terms of the Zelda randomizer. Most of the flags, well, you've seen over the course of things here, plus or minus two hit point enemies, as well as bosses. Items are shuffled, enemies are shuffled, and things are running on a noted delay to make sure that there's no cheating of any sorts, and we should be getting past that time so we're able to see where things are presently. And, oh, what a start spot. Vanilla first quest 2. Immediately both runners rushing off and trying to find some semblance of weapon here. That other tournament's over, so there will be swords in the mix, and we start off with a mid-secret of 30. It rolled vanilla. So Chrono gonna head over to the open room or open cave underneath here, and Caffy gonna do the same, and we find level 7. Both runners gonna pirouette the door, and Chrono decides, nah, not now, but Burst of Virgins. Caffy can at least take a peek in here, runs into a Gliok. There's a bomb upgrade, but don't quite have 108 rupees as of yet, and there's a shutter door. Oh, and here's a bomb shop for just under the price of a mid-secret, so bombs being found in the early here, and oh boy, we have a stairway with the white sword. What a grab! Well, has to dodge these keys first, and Caffy with a great find, utilizing a swordless block clip to get a sword. Hello, Betty, indeed. So the early advantage in the first 2 minutes going here to Caffy. And we have a series of ring and key and shield shops here. Now Caffy finding the bomb shop, opting not to pick bombs up. We do see that the raft is the coast item. And now here is level 1 on Chrono's screen. And being swordless, gonna just leave it be. All right, another mid-secret, and we have a letter found on Caffy's side. Okay, mid-secret, or the cheap secret rolled up at 15. And Chrono now finding a third level here in level 4. So levels galore, but no offense. And we have mixed overworlds, so some of those spots not going to reveal anything. And hi Patra, and hi Def. Now we've got our first door repair here, and it looks like it takes away 18. Looks like Caffy gonna head up to where Chrono was. So Caffy will be able to explore that level a bit, having a sword to utilize. And now Chrono finding the door repair also, and great dodgery on the part of Caffy. And oh, we have blue whiz robes in level 4. Another bomb pickup for Chrono. Caffy deciding not to mess with those danger noodles, understandably so, and gotta have heart. Question is, can one get to it? Utilizing what looks to be pause strat here. Does pick up the bomb as well. We have our warp zones here. The any roads. Gets the Kanana key. Sees the Triforce. Decides to get the door open. Now a little bit of debate here as we have one of our first take any's up in Vanilla First Quest 5, and Chrono going to take that to get a weapon in the form of a candle. And now up at the top of the waterfall, Chrono's gonna find level 8. And also finds some whiz robes and says, nah. Chrono, meanwhile, up A's, and now we'll get a look at some of those burnables here. And the candle lock take any. Gotta have heart. So now Chrono's going to give us a look here at level 1. Which also has blue whiz robes. Okay, just an empty room with some blocks kind of hanging out in there. I got 5 of the 8 keys in one stroke, but also picked up another heart. And is able to get the remaining 3 with 1 candle extension. Now there's the Triforce. Chrono's going to leave that behind for the moment. And like waiting for Double Dutch, just hops on in at the right time. And keeps on moving through level 1. And now a double key block. And a red candle. Uh-oh. And the lamb mola is surrounding and taking out Chrono. You can see just almost a smirk on the face of Chrono as he re-enters level 1. Yeah, I can clear the keys faster now. That is absolutely correct. Decides to try bombing the wall. Not quite able to do so. Still leaves the Triforce behind. You know, it's not going anywhere, and ooh. Oh, tried to do a block clip, but the land molas, those blue ones, caught up to Chrono there. So Chrono opting to head out of level 1 and gets the little bit of rupees that were in the wallet taken out. Courtesy of the 18 rupee door repair. But since Chrono doesn't have 18, just take all that you have. Just take the whole 10. With half a heart, Chrono sees that bush doesn't open, and well, stop at big bucks. 116 rupees and a spin. So, not a poverty seed by any means. And, oh hey, there's the wood sword. Decides to up A and save. And still utilizing the candle. Maybe just used to all boards, no swords, and not using a sword. And Chrono thinking, alright, I'm going to go back into 4 now that I have a sword. Wants nothing to do with that Patra, understandably so. Chrono deciding to not want to play with those blue land molas. Oh, we have our first bit of cartography. Yeah, that ink blot. Ooh, an elephant standing on its hind legs, maybe? This is a tough one. And we have the power bracelet. It'll allow a few rocks to be pushed in the overworld. For now, there is a Triforce piece to seek out, and also a heart. Easier said than done, though. No, he's going to leave the heart behind. Oh, there it is. Gets it just in the nick of time. Is going to up A to restore some of the health. And decides to get out of there as well. At least momentarily. Bombing up, unsuccessful. Does work there. And just Wizrobes and Lionels everywhere, and not a moment to breathe. We have a ladder block up top. Yeah, unless the Triforce is kind of out in the open here, it's hard to say. Oh! Chrono was so close. The fairy was there, but just bumped into that Wizrobe. And Chrono says, all right, enough of that. The vanilla first quest 8 has a whole lot of nothing, no opening. A good point from our tracker here, Cammy and Renikai. Yeah, love how he's taking a lot of this in stride and just being jolly about it. Yeah, the game... if you know that it's going to be mean to you at the start, you just can handle things a little bit easier. Yeah, no go on second quest 7. I'll take your word for it, because I know with me playing this game, I'm like, what's a second quest? The less I know about second quests, the less hurty I am in my brain. It's a self-preservation thing. And we have a hint that is not a hint, but merely a meme. Oh, and some more big bucks. Close to the limit, but not quite there. Well, that'll get one further away from the limit. Chrono looking for a bomb drop. Does get one. And gets another door repair. They just seem to come in bunches, don't they? Another hintless hint. Oh, the meat is inexpensive, and Chrono's going to go for it here. Looks for a bomb drop and gets one. Oh, and there's the big bucks, which will max things out. So everything coming up money here for Chrono thus far. And as I say that, another door repair. Well, the ring will have to wait, as the cost of it is $250, and thanks to that door repair, Chrono is down to $237. And I doubt he's going to gamble with that. Chrono trying unsuccessfully to dodge one of the Plinko rocks there. And we briefly saw level 9. So a level down by the river. Okay, a couple of potion shops. Opting not to utilize the letter to see how much those cost. Oh goodness! At this point, well, there's our Armos item. It's a heart, the Coast Heart. Missing levels. We've seen 1, 4, 7, 8, and 9 for sure. And another secret brings back up to the max. So yeah, if that blue ring is around, then now would be a good time to find it. And looks like we do have Caffy back on screen. And at some point, Caffy did pick up the any key. Yes, the ladder found as well. Oh, there's level 2. Yeah, having that white sword very early on has certainly helped, as now Chrono is here in level 7 and could potentially pick up that white sword upgrade. Does pick up the map. Oh, what a ripoff. 108 rupees for 2 bombs. Here's the room that was able to be clipped in without a sword by Caffy. And Chrono is able to clip in, just going to try to preserve some of that health and use that wood sword to stab away at those dark nuts. And about 22.5 minutes later, does pick up the white sword. Apparently we had a sighting of the... I almost said wooden banana, but the wooden boomerang in level 2. Caffy opting not to pick it up. This should be the transporter staircase on Chrono's side. Caffy utilizing bombs in a bit of an interesting level 2. And there's the Triforce. For level 2 over on Caffy's side. Oh, and Patra doing Patra things over to Chrono is just laughing it off. You love to see at least a good sense of humor. And here's level 5 at Vanilla 6's location. Here's a map for... Oh! That is a segmented 5. And that ink blot... Genie coming out of the bottle? Meanwhile, Chrono going back and picking up the Triforce from level 1. It's all the matter of what that staircase item is here in level 1. For all we know, Caffy may have already picked it up, but there was a bit of some technical difficulties. That looked to have since resolved. There's a ransom, and Caffy gonna pay one of the hearts. Not the push block room, but there is the map. This ink blot, definitely somebody with very long arms in down dog yoga position. Or not down dog, whatever the one is where they're lowering into... I'm used to DDP yoga. I'm thinking, oh, lower into safety zone. Is that child's pose, maybe? I don't know. It's been a while since I've done yoga. Oh, thank you for confirming, Childs. It's all rattling around up there somewhere in the brain, but I feel like I lost some of it trying to learn things like block clipping in this game. And we have the silver arrows here in 5. Chrono, meanwhile, trying to burninate those blue lammolas as efficiently as possible. And, oh, there's a fairy, but that lammola is instant death, and that fairy's just going to be there and taunt before disappearing. Well, compass picked up here by Chrono. Oh, and takes a death in the shutter room. Meanwhile, Triforce to 5 picked up by Caffy. Oh, and there's level 3. And Caffy, with some great combat on those blue whiz robes, picks up the compass. Yes, make sure to give both of our runners a follow, as they have been extremely impressive thus far. A little cell phone check on Chrono's side, and dodging sabers. I don't think this was the saber dance that was referenced in that classical tune. Looks like all roads are pointing here to this keyed area, unless there's something above the Blue Landmola room. Which is also key blocked. Wouldn't it be something if after all of that, level 1 was the had the item that is the any key? Oh, okay. Checking Caffy's Triforces from 1, 4, and 8, but didn't get, well, I believe that's on that stream delay, so I believe that's helpful for this here. The any key and the ladder were out of 8, we're being at least told, but have not seen here on stream as of yet. Oh, and Chrono running into the fire, and Having a laugh at it here is Caffy taking a death to a blue Wizrobe. Caffy, meanwhile, finding... Oh, wow. Finding the heart in 3 and then noting that the Triforce room in 3 is Goma blocked. So we need a bow to go with those silvers. Now level 8 over on Chrono's side. Ooh. Being very meticulous here is Caffy, trying to deal with these 3 blue Lionels. Now 2, now 1. Gets to the staircase. And it's the bow. What a find. And there is the any key, and Chrono with a nod of understanding. Quarter as well here for Caffy. Not sure where that got to. Yeah, everything just coming up Caffy here thus far, as that's now a Triforce for level 3. So just 6 and 7 left. And for the purpose of saving time, taking the more expensive potion. I guess time is of the essence at this point here, so that extra little bit of time to go back in to pick up a second blue potion just to save 12 rupees apparently is not worth it. There's our bomb shop. Meanwhile, there's the ladder in 8. Exactly, a convenience fee. I would add to that, but I'm here to commentate, not necessarily editorialize. Mid-secrets everywhere, and the wallets continue to fill. This combo of Wizrobes and Lionels is just atrocious, but Chrono able to slip through, and of course now finds a key once you have the any key. Absolutely. And now Caffy getting heart number 9, courtesy of the the Armos item, I should say. Played some Dragon Warrior Randomizer earlier, so there's a little bit of mental crossover between the two. And now Caffy finds level 9. I'm still looking for the Triforce here in 8. And finding a lot of door repairs. And gets that big bucks right back. Dodging blue Lionels along the way, finds the push block. Both items having been retrieved, that had to be a transport. Oh, and here's Aquamentus. Meanwhile, Vanilla 1 is another door repair. A little debate, but Caffy decides gotta have heart. And there is the Triforce out of 8 for Chrono. there's level 6. Caffy has not been in. Just having picked up the raft now. And there's level 7. Which is what got all of this insanity started a little while ago. And welcome those of you in from SpeedGaming 2. This is a best of 1 between CaffyJD and ChronoJJ in the 8th round, or I guess round of 16 as it were, of the Zelda 1 Randomizer 2022 SGLIVE brackets. CaffyJD is the 3 seed, taking on Chrono, the 14 seed. The winner will take on the 11th seeded 8 gen in the quarterfinals, which is also the cash round. The winner of this race tonight will advance to that round and be guaranteed a minimum of $58.35 in prizes. And the loser will be eliminated, not even with parting gifts. And yeah, where the differences come in, here in level 7, there was a diamond staircase with a lot of blue dark nuts, and Caffy was able to, with no sword or no anything, was able to block clip into that diamond staircase, and it had the white sword, and was able to pick up the white sword probably a good 10 to 12 minutes before Chrono even found the wooden sword, and a good 22 and a half minutes before Chrono picked up the white sword to even that part of the offense. Well, there's the Triforce in 6 not being picked up by Chrono. Meanwhile, there's the Triforce pickup in 7 for Caffy. So I'm looking here, I would imagine that by process of elimination, the recorder had to be the other item in 1. There were some technical difficulties on Caffy's side, so we missed a little bit of his stream. Using some candle boost strats to get away from the wall masters. And Chrono was thinking about it. Not sure if he knows whether or not that's a ripoff. 108 rupees for a +2 bombs. Now with the raft, here is level 6 for Caffy. And level 6 with the wand. Being picked up by Chrono. Oh, that's right. There's still the white sword item. Okay, so we don't know whether one had the recorder or whether that was the white sword item. There's the Triforce pickup for Chrono. No, we did confirm that level 8 had the any key. It also had the ladder. At this point, the only items unaccounted for are whatever the other item is in 1, the white sword item, and the 2 in level 9. And with Chrono heading back into level 1, I believe we are going to get at least one of those pieces to the puzzle solved momentarily. As Caffy picks up the 8th and final Triforce piece, and is now poised to go into level 9. Oh, of course, more blue lamp. Oh, man. Yeah, at this point, nothing but combat is stopping Caffy here. And it looks like this is the push block room, and... well... I think that answers that question. So I believe that the recorder would have been the white sword item, and whatever else was in 1, we still don't know. But there's a map very conveniently placed in 9. Ooh, and that is a fairly beefy one here. Actually, no, 52. For some reason, I thought that was all 8 across, but my eyes were playing tricks on me. It's just level 9. It's... even when it's not beefy, it's beefy. It's thick with just 1 C. As opposed to 2 or 3, as the kids say these days. Oh, and just like that, here's Ganon. So it looks like it's going to be, I believe, 8 strikes with the white sword. That is 2 for Caffy. There's 3. There's 4. Is going to utilize the potion. There's 5, 6, 7. Now there's the stun lock, but there's the last one. And we do have a processed pork-like product. And the princess is right there, and just like that, Caffy has the victory. GG's Caffy going to take the victory here and advance to the quarterfinals and qualify in the cash round with an official race time of 54 minutes and 31 seconds. That was an insanely fast level 9. In an absolute wild seed that just kind of took off to the races 2 minutes in with the white sword pickup here, and we have our Victor Caffey in the booth. GG. That block clip in level 7 with no sword and 8 blue dark nuts just swarming around you. Granted, I'm a newer runner to this game, but I'm dumbfounded by it. And I see the light on, but we don't hear anything here, so that might be technology dumbfounding. Well, it definitely dumbfounds me as well, much more than any of the gameplay here. But we'll work on getting... There we go.
Sorry about that, GG's. Thank you for the GG's. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
To your question, yeah, that block clip was really nice, but the item was far nicer.
Oh yeah, that set you off to the races, and everything just kind of fell into place from there.
Yeah, getting that combat and then finding the candle in level 1 before I even found a candle shop or any kind of take any. So it really helped my my overworld clearance. I think I lost stream for about a good minute or so. Sorry about that. OBS updated today, and
I believe because of the delay having to ramp back up, it ended up being longer than that.
Yeah, I don't know how to override it. I didn't know if I should have overrid it, and it would have just fast forwarded me to where I was. I don't know if that was a good thing or not, but I do have a local recording for anybody who needs it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how any of that works. Again, technology and I are not exactly best buds by any means. But yeah, it just, I mean, once you were back in the fold, we saw that, you know, you had the any key, the ladder, so you'd full cleared 8 at that juncture, and we see a bright smile here from Chrono. I don't know if he just looked into the race room, perhaps. Yeah, there's a pause for conversation, it looks like. And yep, there is the forfeit.
But yeah, if you didn't get that sword first off, and then hit level 1, level 8, and then the white sword item was on the river bomb spot, and from there it was just hit the jets. Then I found, I think, silvers not too long after, and then the bow after that, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I mean, we were initially thinking, oh man, level 3 with the Goma block, and then you move 2 rooms over, and lo and behold, there's the bow.
Yeah, just super convenient to have the bow there, because I was fully prepared to go back to 4 and 1, because I didn't pull the second item out of 1, and I later found out it was Dig Dogger blocked.
Yeah, and we still don't know what that is, as we have Chrono joining us in the booth. GG, a gallant effort. It was just a gutsy decision on Caffey's part that the execution of it just made everything else go swiftly. And then good decisions on top of it just compounded things. It's the old adage, it's better to be lucky than good, but it's even better to be both.
Yeah, GG. It was a dumpster fire for me, but it sounds and looks like it was a walk in the park for Caffey. I got to run. I just came in here real quick to be a good sport and say good game. He cleaned my clock.
GG, Chrono.
So yeah, good game. Thanks for casting, and thanks for watching, everybody. I gotta run.
Well, a man of few words, but certainly impactful nonetheless, as quick in, quick out, and getting the message across. It certainly is appreciated to at least pop into the booth here. And with that, Caffy, that now, I believe, puts you into the money here.
Yep, I get to face 8gen, who knocked me out in the spring tournament, so I'm hoping to get some revenge.
Oh, the revenge matchup. Okay, for those who wager responsibly, something to factor in potentially. Just remember, bet with your head, not over it. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Shameless plugs, I suppose.
Thank you guys for the restream and comms tracking. You guys do awesome job.
It's been a long day for me, so thank you for making this quick. Because I know if this went on maybe another half hour or so longer, I would feel the energy level dip dramatically.
If I didn't find that sword first, probably would have been another half hour. The dungeons were not friendly.
Yeah. I guess the trade-off to that, though, was it would have been a little bit closer, but it's either way, it was still exciting to see, and just seeing how everything went right for you. I mean,
yeah, it couldn't have gone any better, with the exception of maybe losing keys in one, but I didn't really have any to go in with, so it didn't matter.
I mean, that's just level 1 being level 1, though.
Very true.
All right, I believe that is going to do it for us here. Now, barring the results of the bracket matchup that occurred earlier that I haven't seen, so I don't know the result between Malchior and F. Coughlin, and we'll leave that as a surprise for those who want to go back and watch the respective streams later. We have one more first round matchup here in the round of 16, and that is going to be tomorrow night, 10:15 Eastern. Fury SK, the 4 seed, and Sis Crusher, the 13 seed, on a network yet to be determined. And yeah, as you mentioned, you'll be going on now to take an opponent who you have a little bit of a venge factor here in 8gen, and best of luck to you in that, and it'll certainly be interesting along the way here.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Most certainly. Make sure to give both of our runners a follow here. Thank you for joining us here at SpeedGaming 4, and just looking to see what else we have coming up here, as we'll see where we're going to take things next. It looks like, there's a lot going on here. But looks like over on SpeedGaming 3, there are a series of SGLIVE Mega Man X events that are coming up here, including one new race starting at the top of the hour, and that's going to be Poison Curls taking on Apt America 1, so that's something to certainly look at, and that looks like it'll just about wrap up the broadcast day here on the SpeedGaming Network. So thank you to the folks behind the scenes, Cami and Renikai, for tracking. Thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, I'm Ferran Burgundy saying stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. So long, everyone.